It all started with a question. What is Kellogg's hiding? Who voiced Cinnamon in Apple Jacks? This post was made on 4chan's X board just a few days ago and reposted by X Takes Take 2 on Twitter, where the post went viral. The name of the man who did the voice acting for Cinnamon is Hidden Knowledge. This is shockingly incredibly true. It is hidden knowledge. There's absolutely no information on this topic anywhere on the internet, which is a bizarre fact considering Applejack, Cinnamon, and Apple mascots have been around for over 15 years at this point. For those who might be unaware, Kellogg's Applejack cereal launched an ad campaign in 2004 with a spot called Time to Go, where its new mascots, a nefarious apple named Bad Apple and a carefree Jamaican cinnamon stick named Cinnamon, very clever guys, raced to a bowl of Apple Jacks to determine whether the cereal would taste like apple or cinnamon. Well, you know what, let me just have the commercial itself explain the premise.
When you pour a bowl of Applejack cereal, sweet cinnamon races to you.
Time to go.
But there's a bad apple who's trying to get there first.
Here I come, I am Cinnamon.
Those are my Apple Jacks!
Booyah! Apple Jacks don't taste like apples.
Knock, 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 knock!
Because the taste of sweet cinnamon
Is the winna-mon.
a cinnamony part of this complete breakfast.
Hello, they're called Apple Jacks!
Now, you would think that there might be some backlash about the Cinnamon character being a very stereotypical depiction of a Jamaican Rastafarian, but at the time, there was more outrage about the bad depiction of an apple. An LA Times article from 2005 stated, "The Applejacks ads on television and the company's website feature a grouchy, sour, meddling, and scheming bad apple who races a laid-back, happy, and confident cinnamon stick to be the first to get into the bowl of Applejacks. To some fruit and vegetable enthusiasts, the Kellogg campaign is a little much." It seems Kellogg's themselves are acutely aware of the potential backlash they might find themselves in for the Cinnamon character in a post-Michael Brown, post-George Floyd, more racially conscious world of the 2020s, which is probably why they haven't produced an ad featuring Cinnamon since 2012 and have been slowly retconning Cinnamon's design on box art over the years. First removing his dreads, then his beanie and any other stereotypical features, and then giving him a pair of red Chuck Taylors for some reason. It isn't a stretch of the imagination to think that Kellogg's has hidden the identity of Cinnamon's voice actor, or perhaps the actor themselves requested to remain uncredited. The most common theory is that a white actor played Cinnamon, and they wanted to cover this information up. However, that doesn't seem to be the case, which makes this all the more strange. Before I reveal Cinnamon's identity, I'd just like to reiterate how impossible it is to find any information on these commercials, not just on Cinnamon's voice actor, but anyone involved in it at all. Oftentimes, individuals or agencies that work on commercials, especially major nationwide ad campaigns like this one, will feature the work on their portfolio or on their website, but I have not found a thing. The best lead I got was from the Cinnamon Jacks ad from 2012 that was posted to iSpot.tv. In its credits, it cites ad agency Leo Burnett and media agency Starcom as the producers of the commercials. I scoured through both of their websites, and neither make any mention of the Applejacks campaign, even in Leo Burnett's archive of work that dates back to 2011. The iSpot TV post also claims to know the identity of Cinnamon's voice actor, Menlik Zergabachu, and apologies if I butchered the pronunciation here, I probably did. But that is categorically false. Menlik was a contestant on season 7 of the NBC show The Voice in 2014. At the time he appeared on the show, Menlik was just 19 years old, which would make him less than 10 years old when the first Applejack spot aired in 2004. So why did someone post that then? Well, my guess is that probably it was just, some sort of racist joke because Menlik is a reggae singer. There's not much more to it than that. So does this mean that we don't have any good leads? Well, no, we have exactly one lead, and that's Tim Dadabo, the voice of Bad Apple. Tim is a prolific voice actor, and many will know him as the voice of 343 Guilty Spark in the Halo franchise. The only clue we have to the identity of Cinnamon's voice actor is a comment left on Tim Dadabo's YouTube channel. 2 years ago, someone asked who played Cinnamon, and Tim responded, "Don't remember his last name. His first name was Jeffrey." Now, for a while, I could not find a single clue as to who this could be referring to, and I spent days searching. It was an incredibly frustrating search. I was about to give up when I found something, buried in the comments section of a YouTube video. They found him. Jeffrey Anderson Gunter was the original voice actor. New last voice actor, Jonathan Adams. How? What? I began searching for any information I could find on Jeffrey Anderson Gunter and the Apple Jacks commercials. Nothing. No results. I searched Twitter, I searched Reddit, I looked anywhere that might provide any sort of corroborating information for this one YouTube comment. Absolutely nothing turned up. So how could this random YouTube user know this secret when it seems like nobody has the answer and this information is unavailable anywhere on the internet? So I decided to look into this myself, and yeah, it seems like the story checks out. Jeffrey Anderson Gunter is a Jamaican-born actor and voice actor and is known for playing Jamaican and Rastafarian characters. Here's a clip of his voice from American Dad where he's playing a Jamaican character.
Wait, you're going to be an uncle? Why didn't you say so? I am an uncle myself, next to me. My niece is so cute she can't say mosquito. She says momito.
And here's Cinnamon from an Apple Jacks commercial.
Got to go. Whoa, double bike, man. Here I come, I am Cinnamon. What? Double jacks too?
Now for a limited time, Sweet and Cinnamon is 2 times.
The winna-mon.
With specially marked boxes of Double Vision Apple Jack cereal. A doubly delicious part of a nutritious breakfast.
Now, where was I?
I think it's pretty safe to say that these two characters are played by the same voice actor. The inflection is nearly identical. I would honestly be surprised if it wasn't Jeffrey Anderson Gunter at this point. Also notice that this post says that the new/last voice actor was not Jeffrey, but Jonathan Adams. The very last commercial to feature Cinnamon, the ad for Cinnamon Jacks from 2012, does feature a new voice actor. The character's voice is noticeably different from when Jeffrey played the role.
Apple Jacks presents new Cinnamon Jacks. Let's celebrate!
Introducing Cinnamon Jacks. With awesome brown sugar and cinnamon, they're a tasty part of this balanced breakfast. New Cinnamon Jacks cereal. Wake up to a Cinnabration.
Now, I have no way to definitively back up the claim that Jonathan Adams played Cinnamon in the last commercial, but given the fact that I'm almost certain that Jeffrey Anderson Gunter played Cinnamon for the first 8 years of the campaign, I don't have much reason to doubt this information, even though it's just a random YouTube comment. Now that the mystery is solved, my big question is, why was this a mystery in the first place? When the credit information for Cinnamon's actor was concealed, everyone's immediate assumption was that the character was played by a white actor and Kellogg's was covering it up. It made an already controversial and stereotypical character sound even worse by the thought that it was a white guy doing the accent. I honestly have no idea why the character's identity has been a total secret, considering Jeffrey Anderson Gunter has played very similar characters in the past. I think that at the end of the day, this still could have something to do with Kellogg's, especially if they were planning on retconning or ultimately retiring the character quietly to avoid any public backlash, maybe hoping no one would notice. But honestly, who's to say? At least we can confidently say that this mystery has been solved. Thank you for joining me on this journey, and thank you for watching. If you like this video, like the video. If you like the channel and you'd like to see more in the future, I have some other videos about weird commercial mascots, and I have a very in-depth documentary about Pepsi Man coming up very soon. Please subscribe. And I also have a Patreon in the description if you'd like to support. So yeah, anyway, thanks again, and I'll see you in the next one.